Hey my dear pirates, you are on channel Straw Hat's One Piece Theories. And in today's video we're going to talk about the new rewards after the Egghead arc and how this can end up influencing the actions of the world government, including Im-sama. Could it be that after this arc ends we will have new rewards not only for the Straw Hats but for other pirates? Will we see the birth of a fifth emperor like we saw in Luffy's case? Will we have Goku's title being placed again in One Piece? Will Im-sama finally show up? Well, we're going to analyze all this in today's video. So if you want to be a pirate king like me and achieve eternal glory, go ahead and press the like button with all the power of your devil fruit. And if you're new here my dear sailor, already subscribe to the channel and don't forget to activate the notifications bell so you don't miss any new video, okay? Then join this crew that will dominate the entire Grand Line and the New World. Now without further ado let's get to this epic video. And well my dear pirate, while there are no spoilers or any news about the next chapter of One Piece, let's talk about some expectations for the future of this current arc. And well, whenever an arc of great importance is finished we see how the reputation, and consequently, the rewards of the pirates who were most effective in that specific arc end up increasing a lot. Recently we saw Luffy, Kid and Law reach absurd numbers by receiving a reward of 3 billion each after defeating Kaido and Big Mom, but unlike Kid and Law, only Luffy entered directly into the group of 4 Emperors of the Seas, the Yonko, teaming up with Buggy, Shanks, and Blackbeard. So, will we have new rewards after the Egghead arc? Which pirates will receive a considerable increase in their bounties? Will we see another pirate reaching the title of Goku like Luffy? And will this finally make the world government start to act in fact, including with Im-sama revealing his true plans, powers, and who knows his true identity? Guys, in a past video I mentioned that there was something that had been bothering me in One Piece, and this annoyance was in relation to the level of power of the villains, whether from the Navy, the Seraphim, the CP0 and even the Admirals. Luffy has grown extremely powerful to the point where any enemy sent to defeat him is not a realistic threat. And now Shanks has proven that he is indeed Roger's disciple by taking out Kid and his entire crew in a completely humiliating and easy way. And as I said, Kid had just helped to defeat Big Mom alongside Law. I at least expected a worthy fight, but that unfortunately ended up not happening. And the main point of my indignation is that if the Navy and the world government do not reveal their true powers and goals quickly, we will soon have a problem where Luffy and his allies will be so powerful that no one will be able to stand up to that power. And there's more, the Red movie, even though it's not 100% canon, still showed us that Shanks is at such an absurdly high level compared to the Admirals, that maybe the only one who can really face him is Akainu, and I still doubt that Akainu can beat Shanks. What I mean is that if those old Gorosei guys weren't really powerful, and are just hiding their powers, or if Im-sama doesn't have a special army, the power of an absurdly powerful devil fruit or who knows the power of an ancient weapon under their control, I can't see how the pirates can lose to the world government if a war ends up happening. I believe that at some point the Admirals will have to eat one more devil fruit, that the Gorosei are really very powerful and that Im-sama will reveal himself and show his true powers. And that could start to happen right after the Egghead arc. After all, this arc is very special because it is where we have Vegapunk, a character who has a lot of information from the past, and this is a problem for the world government since they want at all costs to hide the past of this world. So I believe that once this arc is over and it shows that not even the Seraphim or any other organization like CP0 were able to stop Luffy and his allies, it's quite possible that we will then see the reveal of new rewards, but not only that, the reveal of the main villains of the series, Im-sama and the Gorosei. We're entering the final part of One Piece and it's past time for these villains to start taking matters into their own hands as sending out their minions is no longer bringing results. Of course, the arc is not over yet and many things can happen, but imagine if the Egghead arc ends and they announce the new rewards of Luffy and some other pirates? Imagine the impact this would have on the world again? Luffy easily defeated Rob Lucci with the power of his awakened devil fruit, not to mention some other battles against the Seraphim that Luffy is not finding very difficult. Because of that, his bounty could increase a lot. Who knows how to increase another 500 million? Shanks is another one who is sure to see a considerable increase in his bounty after what he did to Kid and his crew who were already famous for defeating Big Mom. Can you imagine the jump that Shanks' bounty will have after this arc? I can't even imagine the exact amount. Finally, I would also like to see a new Goku, a new person to achieve this title, even though it is an unofficial title in that universe. And for me, there is no better person than Law to have that title. That would keep the sense of dispute between him and Luffy, and that would make Kid realize that maybe he should think a little more before acting, especially when it comes to attacking Shanks and his crew. Of course, first we have to know what actually happened to Law in his fight against Blackbeard, but I believe he won't die, at least not now. But anyway, my dear pirates, if all this comes to pass, we may finally see the true powers of the world government and Im-sama. Who knows, after the impact that would be the reveal of the bounties of the main pirates of the world, the villains of the series will finally decide to act for themselves. It even reminds me of Thanos in the Marvel movies, who got tired of waiting for his subordinates to do a good job and then decided to step up and do things for himself. But now I want to know your opinion about everything we commented here today. Do you believe we will have new rewards at the end of the Egghead arc? And if so, what would be the biggest rewards? And will this finally force Im-sama and the Gorosei to reveal themselves and act for themselves? But of course, if you made it this far, it's because you like the content, so it doesn't hurt to subscribe to our channel and become one more member of our fleet, my dear sailor. And of course, do not forget to press the like button. That helps a lot in spreading the video and the channel, so help us to become the largest fleet of pirates here on YouTube, okay? A big hug for everyone, and until the next video.